Yeah, sounds good.
Let's go for it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Stevie J, your host, and I would like to welcome you to Rockhammer. And our special guest today is the metal man himself, Mr. Kevin Cupo from Hostile Rage.
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
So, how you doing? First question, how is Bear the dog?
Bear's hanging in there. I'm keeping an eye on him. We're going to the vet later this afternoon. It's the soonest I can get him in.
Yeah.
He was outside today, took a fall. I mean, he's going to be 14 years old next month. So he took a fall, and I don't know. I had to carry him inside. He's 107 pounds, so it wasn't easy.
Right. Fingers crossed for Bear.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Fingers
you.
crossed. So, how are you guys coping with lockdown and freezing weather and everything?
Oh, hell, man. Doing the best we can. If we ever stop getting snow, it snowed like for weeks upon weeks upon weeks. There was more than 3 feet out there. I mean, it's just now starting to go down. So
yeah, I was talking to my cousin. She's in Rutherford, not too far from you, I guess. But she was saying they've had quite a bit down there. Not as much as you, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I'm up in the northwest corner of Jersey, so we're more mountainous and higher elevation, so we get a lot more.
Yeah, yeah. So you guys have booked to play Clifton soon, is that right? Dingbats?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. May 22nd.
Yeah, you looking forward to
May
it?
22nd. What's that?
I said, are you looking forward to it?
Oh, of course. Listen.
Stupidest question in the universe.
Okay. Last year, we get the record deal, this and that. The record comes out in February of last year. Okay, we got the whole year lined up. We got the CD release party in April. We got shows during the summer. We got the New Jersey Metal Fest in the summer. Everything gets wiped out and canceled. And we said to ourselves, figures after how many years we put out this double album, it gets released worldwide. Distribution's insane. It's in Walmart, Tower Records, Barnes and Noble, all those places, and like a global pandemic hits and like everything gets canceled. Yeah, you can't make it up.
No, you
can't make it up.
You couldn't, because I guess you guys have been playing live for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, 1987.
That's pretty cool. I don't want to make you feel old. I mean, I'm probably
no. Listen, up here I'm 35, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Hell, see, I'm getting old.
That's all right. I have to try and remember who I am when I get up in the morning anyway. So
I gotta remember what the hell I did yesterday. So I know.
And you're doing guest speaking, aren't you, soon at North Jersey Musical Academy?
Yes,
is that right?
Yes, I am.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. They run a class up there. It's called Songwriting 101. Okay. And they've had a few other guest speakers, and it's a class that's every week. So they shot me a message and said, hey, would you be interested? I mean, because it's North Jersey Music Academy and Hostile Rage is Jersey. So they said, would you be interested in coming in and doing a guest speaking spot on lyrical inspiration and stuff like that? I said, absolutely. It'd be a privilege.
Brilliant. That'd be something to look forward to as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, the album actually is like a lot of the tracks on the album are sort of going way back, aren't they? This is the first time you brought them all together.
I mean, like I said, next month, actually, like middle of next month will be 34 years for Hostile Rage. 34 years.
That is pretty cool.
It's a long time. And I mean, what we did was what Dive Bomb wanted to do, the label. They originally approached us talking about, we wanted to remaster your first 3 demos and put them out on an album. And we said, hey, we had been in the studio recording some stuff, updating some of the older songs, and we had a couple new tunes we laid down. And we said we were going to put out an album on our own. So wouldn't it be cool if we could make a little deal here and we do a double CD, we do our new stuff on the first CD, and you get your our first 3 demos on the second CD, and it's a package. And they went for it, and There we are.
It's cool. It just goes on and on, doesn't it? Is it like 90 minutes? Is it hour and 26 or hour and 30?
Yeah. It's like an hour and 26 minutes.
Yeah, I keep telling my listeners this is good. This is good value. This is good metal.
Well, and I mean, we were always like a stepping stone, you know, between Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Sabbath, that kind of metal, to Slayer, Metallica, Possessed, stuff like that. You know, we tried to go in between. So if you were into traditional metal, Judas Priest, Black Sabbath, blah blah, and you were also into Slayer and this and that, we tried to do a mix of both. So we grabbed from both spots, you know.
Yeah, that's why you fit Rockhammer so well, actually, because that's one of the successes of my show is that I took the genre of rock and metal that you get, like in the UK and in Europe, they play the same Aerosmith, they play the same Iron Maiden, the same Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin, etc. And so Rockhammer is based, you know, I always say it's based notches above that in heaviness, but without going to the serious doom, gloom extreme, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Those bands were always influences for us, Priest, Sabbath, Maiden. So, I mean, we grew up listening to them. So I always, if you can pop a CD in your car while you're driving, and it just one song after another, and you know, I mean, I tend to get speeding tickets when I put us in. So, but I mean, it's a song. I mean, honestly, I'm not being like, I'm trying to be humble about it, but in my opinion, there's not a bad song on the album.
No, I don't think so.
That's I'm biased, so
you would be. No, that's fine. I actually picked 4 tracks out, and I'm hoping that you can tell us a little bit about each one. Sure. So, I mean, firstly, you know, we're going to be playing On the Rampage.
Oh, On the Rampage, great song.
When did you write that?
Actually, that was something we came up with. I mean, we had recorded a song just fooling around, and the riff, we liked the riff. So George took the riff and he said, man, you know, this would make a cool tune. So he worked his magic and arranged it around, and he presented it to me, and then I came up with the lyrics. And I mean, with all this social media stuff and everything, that's what it's really about. It's about the dark side of social media. You know, some freak who stalks people out, meets them at 3 o'clock in the morning at a park or something, and you never hear from them again. So, yeah,
It was me, the original Night Prowler. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
What's the other track? We got Dead Meat we're going to be playing as well.
Dead Meat. Now, that's an oldie. That's an original off the first demo that we made back in '87. And we redid that for the album. And it was very cool because a band we played with and Jersey natives, Hades, and the guy Alan Tecchio was in Watchtower and a couple other bands. He's in a project now with Mike LaPon from Symphony X. So we were in the studio and we were recording Dead Meat, and our engineer said, hey, you know, Alan Tecchio's coming in here tomorrow to do some stuff on his own. And I said, no way. So right there, I jumped on the thing and I texted him and I said, hey, you're coming in here tomorrow? And his favorite song is Dead Meat. So I said, would you lay some vocals on Dead Meat for me? He said, man, it'd be a privilege. So
was that what you were playing a few?
He did some backup vocals and
oh, cool. I saw you. Was that what you were doing in the you were in someone's kitchen, maybe your kitchen, doing there's a YouTube, and was that Dead Meat you were doing there? I can't remember. It's kind of
I don't know. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
You got some guy. There's a YouTube.
I'm always
you guys you're in somebody's kitchen and you're doing. I think you're doing Dead Meat. There's kind of green lighting in it.
Oh yeah. We're actually in somebody's living room.
What was it?
Yeah, there's another station here, and they asked us to come in and do a live performance. That was back in October of
Yeah.
last year. So
That was
Kev Green
pretty good.
brought his Kev Green brought his little electric drum set, his kid's little electric drum set. We brought our small little, combo amps and stuff, and plugged in and ripped it out. That was a living room.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. So what other tracks are we going to be playing in the show? We're going to be playing Adrenaline Flow.
Oh, one of my favorites. Actually, that's my favorite to sing. So
Is it? Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we made a video for that too over the summer last year. We got the fans involved, had them send in their clips of what they were doing in lockdown. And
you don't want to see mine.
Well, maybe I do.
No, you'd be off YouTube like a shot.
But anyway, we had fans sending clips and stuff of themselves doing stuff at home and banging their heads to Adrenaline Flow while it was playing, and grouped it all together. George, the guitar player, was remote from home. Me, Bill, bass player, Kevin Green, drummer. We met at our practice facility, our home base, and we kind of connected, virtually, and that's it. We just jammed, and that was that. And it came out pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it was done by a guy who used to edit Man Caves. I don't know if you ever saw the show Man Caves. It was a big cable show here.
Right.
He was the editor, and he did the video for us, so it came out good. Okay. We were happy with it.
Oh, this is my man cave. I mean, this is obviously my broadcast studio. This is
this
is where I stay.
You can see this is mine. I brought my friend with me over here, over my shoulder.
I love it. Yeah, that is good, actually. This is just something I picked up off Amazon. If I moved it, the magic just goes, because there is just
absolutely
shelf and shelf of crap. So
yeah, you don't want me to turn this back and forth, do you? You want to see crap?
We have a crap contest. The last track I'm going to be playing, actually, another favorite of mine, Time to Rock, and I think that's quite an old one, isn't it?
Yes, that's another one off the first demo back from '87. Our writing was good back then, but it was early. It was infant stages, we were just getting started. We were kids. And I remember you always have the dream, we want to be rock stars. We want to be rock stars. What were we, 18 or something, 19? And everybody said, keep the job. And I said, well, fine. Screw you. I'm writing a damn song about it. And so there it was, keep your job, keep your head, raise a kid, buy a car. You can be what you want, but you can't be a star. So
yeah, true. Actually, I remember my dad sitting on my bed once and telling me, I was listening to AC/DC, Hell's Bells, I think it was. And he leant over and he said, it's never going to last, so you may as well stop listening to it.
It's just a fad.
Yeah, it's still going on, 40 years later.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good deal.
I saw, I think it was on the Hostile Rage page. You're just going to be doing Debonair, is that right?
Now, so far so good. I mean, unless things change around here, but that's June 26th. And man, there's like 10 bands, so it's long overdue. I don't know what the percentage capacity will be by then for the venues. I mean, we'd all like 100%, but yeah, who knows? Who knows what it's going to be like by then? So, but it's going forward. Right now, it's on. So,
yeah, great. Looking forward to that.
It's on.
That should be good. I mean, I'd love to hop on a plane and pop over.
Looking forward to it. Absolutely. It's going to be a blast.
Are you still, I mean, have you sort of got stuff written that you might do for the next album, or?
Oh yeah, we're already working on a new album. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. We got a bunch of new songs. We're going to do a few covers on there, a few surprises.
Gotta love a mother of a cover. That's
might be, could be a Twisted Sister song in there or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Good. I'm a big fan of D. Schneider, actually. I've
Absolutely.
always been a big fan of D. Schneider, and then he started retweeting about the show, and now I'm an even bigger fan.
Well, I don't know if you saw on Twitter and everything. There was one point he liked the On the Rampage video. I think he might have even retweeted it. So
that's good.
We hook up with each other on Instagram. There was a funny thing we did at Halloween with with D in the Charlie Brown thing with all the holes cut out of it, and he said, "I got a rock."
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's been around a long time, like the rest of us, and you know,
he's the man.
He's one of the guys that I think in the industry doesn't put a foot wrong. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Corey Taylor, I think, is the same. You know, Corey Taylor. I agree. If anything Corey puts his name to, it comes out really well. And he's the sort of guy that would pick a golf club up and just beat you, in a round of golf, having never played it before, and you're like, bastard.
Yeah. Some people can. It doesn't matter what it is. They just click at it.
Yeah. So, yeah. D's one of those. D's one of those. Well, hey, listen, we're going to run out of time here because we've only got a short time on Zoom because I'm too tight to pay for it, or the radio station is too tight to pay for it. So yeah, I'm so pleased that you guys are going to be featured artists because it's my 50th show.
Oh man, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. It's a great thing. We really can't thank you.
Remember, we'd be nothing without you guys. So and I've had some.
And vice versa. If nobody hears us, it doesn't matter what we sound like. So
that's true. Yeah, that's good philosophy. I like that.
Yeah, I mean. If nobody ever heard Metallica wouldn't be Metallica.
It's a good point. It's a good point. Actually, talking of which, Metallica influenced by Diamond Head, and one of my listeners sent me some stuff the other day. He's managed to get a congratulations message from Brian Tatler from Diamond Head. I was like, no way. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so
that's pretty cool.
Bless him. And right. Listen, we're gonna have to say
We did play with Mr. Anthrax a few years ago, Mr. Joey Belladonna. Yeah. So he was warming up for the Big Four show at Yankee Stadium in New York City. And I played a little. Yeah, so we played Dingbats, the place we're playing in May, for a little warm-up show. And we opened up for him, and it was fantastic. What a cool dude.
Yeah, he's something that brilliant. Whatever he does. Actually, Anthrax are opening the show. My first ever show, I played Hyper Glow by Anthrax, and on the album, it's a good track. But there is on Return of the Killer A's, I think it is. There is a remix. It's called the High Pro Luxor mix or something, and it is heavy. It is absolutely heavy.
Yeah. The night we played with them. He played all Anthrax. Ronnie Dio had just died, so he did a little acoustic thing because they were really good friends. So they did a little acoustic thing, Man on the Silver Mountain, and it was a good show. It was a good show.
Excellent. And I meant to tell you actually, you and Slipknot, I think, are the only two artists on Rock Hammer. In the 50 shows, you've both been twice. You've been the Rock Hammer Slammer. Now, every week.
Wow.
And so it's only you and Slipknot, and we've had on the Rampage. And, I always say to people, like, the Rock Hammer Slammer is one track that hits you so hard, it makes you feel like putting raw chicken on your buttocks and jumping into a lake
that's funny,
of Crocs.
Because I have a Slipknot version BC Rich here.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm liking that.
Complete with the hate inlay in the frets.
Yeah, so there you go. You're in good company there, Kevin.
Absolutely.
Good company. Okay, I think I've got to wrap things up now, I'm afraid, my friend, because we're running out of time. And I just want to thank you so much for your effort and your time. And I know it's not been easy today.
No, it's a rough day, but I want to thank you for having us, and thanks for supporting us and playing us all the time, and getting us out there to the people and the fans. We really appreciate it.
And don't forget, stay heavy.
Stay heavy.